All India Radio presents Morning News. Good morning. I'm Sarabjit Kaur and with me is Sunil Verma. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi to inaugurate iconic week celebrations of Ministry of Finance and Ministry of Corporate Affairs in New Delhi. Also to launch Jan Samarth portal for credit-linked government schemes. Reduce, reuse and recycle are concepts woven in our life and circular economy, an integral part of our culture and lifestyle, says Prime Minister. Launches Global Initiative Lifestyle for the Environment Life Movement. President Ramnath Kovind to address joint session of both legislative houses in Uttar Pradesh. At least 26 pilgrims killed and 4 injured as a bus falls into gorge in Uttarakhand last evening. BJP takes action against two party leaders over controversial remarks against a particular community, says party respects all religions and strongly denounces insult of any religious personality. External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar interacts with Indian community in Prague in Czech Republic. At least 50 people including women and children killed and others injured as gunmen attacked Catholic Church in Nigeria during Mass yesterday. In hockey, India beat Poland 6-4 in final to clinch inaugural FIH Hockey 5S Championship in Lausanne in Switzerland. In wrestling, national champion Aman Sehrawat strikes gold at 2022 Bolat Turkmenov Cup tournament in Almaty, Kazakhstan. And in French Open tennis, King of Clay Rafael Nadal wins 14th singles title, beating Casper Ruud 6-3, 6-3, 6-0 in final yesterday. As our nation celebrates the 75th year of independence, a series of events are being organized by the government as a part of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. To commemorate the occasion as a Jan Utsav, All India Radio News brings its listeners a special quiz on India's freedom movement and its glorious history. Coming to our 85th question of the Amrit Mahotsav quiz in English, Bhavani Pathak, Devi Chaudhurani and Majnun Shah are associated with which rebellion against the British? I repeat the question. Bhavani Pathak, Devi Chaudhurani and Majnun Shah are associated with which rebellion against the British? Listeners can send their responses to the question over WhatsApp on 88265 46262. I repeat the number 88265 46262 or through email on Amrit Mahotsav quiz at prasarbharati.gov.in. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will inaugurate the iconic week celebrations of the Ministry of Finance and the Ministry of Corporate Affairs today in New Delhi. This week is being celebrated as part of the Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav from today till 11th of this month. A report.
During the program, Mr. Modi will launch the National Portal for Credit-Linked Government Schemes, Jan Samarth Portal. It is a one-stop digital portal linking government credit schemes. It's a first-of-its-kind platform which directly connects beneficiaries to lenders. The main purpose of Jan Samarth Portal is to encourage inclusive growth and development of various sectors by guiding and providing them with the right type of government benefits through simple and easy digital processes. The portal ensures end-to-end coverage of all the linked schemes. The Prime Minister will inaugurate a digital exhibition which traces the journey of the two ministries over the past 8 years. He will also release special series of 1 rupees, 2 rupees, 5 rupees, 10 rupees and 20 rupees coins. These special series of coins will have the theme of the logo of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav and will also be easily identifiable to the visually impaired persons. The program will also be organized simultaneously at 75 locations across the country, and each location will be connected through virtual mode with the main venue. With Dipendra Kumar, Anupam Mishra, AR News, Delhi.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi has said that the challenges of planet Earth are well known to all, and the need of the hour is human-centric collective efforts and robust action that further sustainable development. Launching a global initiative Lifestyle for the Environment Life movement on the occasion of World Environment Day yesterday through video conferencing, Mr. Modi said, "The vision of life is to live a lifestyle that is in tune with our planet and does not harm it, and those who live such a lifestyle are called pro-planet people."
At every level, let us encourage innovators focusing on the sustainable development. Technology can be a great supporter to achieve this. When tradition and technology meet, the vision of life will be taken further. I especially urge those in the academic world, researchers, and our dynamic startups to think about this.
The Prime Minister said, Mission Life borrows from the past, operates in the present, and focuses on the future. He said reduce, reuse, and recycle are the concepts woven in our life, and circular economy has been an integral part of our culture and lifestyle.
We should also be open to sharing our best practices with others and learning from the successful practices of others. Mahatma Gandhi talked about a zero carbon lifestyle. In our daily life choices, let us pick the most sustainable options. Let us follow the principle of reuse, reduce, and recycle. Our planet is one, but our efforts have to be many. One Earth, many efforts.
The launch initiated live global call for papers inviting ideas and suggestions from academics, universities and research institutions to influence and persuade individuals, communities and organizations across the world to adopt an environment-conscious lifestyle. The idea of life was introduced by the Prime Minister during the 26th United Nations Climate Change Conference of the Parties, COP26, in Glasgow last year.
On the occasion of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav year, today, President Ramnath Kovind will address the joint session of both legislative houses, Legislative Assembly and Legislative Council in Uttar Pradesh. It will be a historic occasion for the state. Governor Anandiben Patel, Chairman of Legislative Council Kunwar Manavendra Singh, Speaker Legislative Assembly Satish Mahana, Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath, Leader of Opposition from Legislative Council Lal Bihari Yadav, Leader of Opposition from Legislative Assembly Akhilesh Yadav, and members of both houses will be present on this occasion. Union Minister for Health and Family Welfare Mansukh Mandavia said the government has taken the decision to pay the medical claim of retired officials up to 5,000 rupees, rather 500 rupees, without scrutiny. Inaugurating the new office of Additional Director CGHS in Patna yesterday, Mr. Mandavia said officers have been instructed to hold panchayat at district and block levels to listen and solve problems of CGHS beneficiaries. At least 26 pilgrims were killed and 4 others injured after a bus they were travelling in fell into a gorge near Damta in Uttarakhand last evening. The bus was carrying at least 32 pilgrims from the Panna district in Madhya Pradesh. The accident took place on the Yamunotri National Highway between Damta and Barnigad. Officials have reached the spot and started the rescue operation. The injured have been taken to Damta CHC, 3 kilometers from the accident site. We have more from our correspondent.
Madhya Pradesh Chief Minister Shivraj Singh Chauhan and State Chief Minister Pushkar Singh Dhami are visiting Damta, where accident occurred yesterday. Meanwhile, Mr. Shivraj Singh Chauhan reviewed the rescue operation in Dehradun. He also met the injured pilgrims who are under treatment in a private hospital in Dehradun. Meanwhile, President Ramnath Kovind, Vice President Venkaiah Naidu have expressed condolence to the families of the deceased and prayed for the speedy recovery of the injured. Raghavesh Pandey, AIR News, Dehradun.
The Prime Minister has expressed pain over the loss of lives of people in the accident in Uttarakhand. In a tweet, Mr. Modi said, under the supervision of the state government, the local administration engaged in providing all possible assistance on the spot. The Prime Minister has announced an ex gratia of 2 lakh rupees each from Prime Minister's National Relief Fund, PMNRF, for the next of kin of those who lost their lives in the accident in Uttarakhand. The injured would be given 50,000 rupees each.
The BJP yesterday took action against two party leaders over their controversial remarks against a particular community. The party suspended spokesperson Nupur Sharma and expelled Delhi unit media head Naveen Jindal from the party. Member Secretary of Central Disciplinary Committee of the party, Om Pathak, in a letter said, Ms. Sharma has expressed views contrary to the party's position on various matters, which is in clear violation of the constitution of BJP. Delhi BJP chief Adesh Gupta, in the expulsion letter issued to Mr. Jindal, said, through social media, Mr. Jindal has vitiated communal harmony, which is against the party's ideology. Earlier in the day, the party had asserted that it is strongly against any ideology which insults or demeans any sect or religion. BJP General Secretary Arun Singh said the party does not promote such people or philosophy. In a statement, Mr. Singh said the BJP respects all religions and strongly denounces insult of any religious personality. The Ambassador of India in Qatar, Dr. Deepak Mittal, yesterday had a meeting in the Foreign Office in Doha in which concerns were raised with regard to some offensive tweets by individuals in India denigrating the religious personality. The ambassador conveyed that the tweets do not in any manner reflect the views of the Government of India, and these are the views of fringe elements. The ambassador said, in line with the civilizational heritage and strong cultural traditions of unity in diversity, India accords the highest respect to all religions. He said strong action has already been taken against those who made the derogatory remarks. A statement has also been issued by concerned quarters emphasizing respect for all religions, denouncing insult to any religious personality, or demeaning any religion or sect.
जन जन ने निर्णय लेकर भारत की सूरत बदली है, कदम कदम पे जनता मोदी जी के साथ चली है। 8 साल में हमने संभव को संभव कर डाला है, जब में उगे सूरज का देखो पश्चिम में भी उजाला है। साथ गई अब दिन आएगा भी तो ये बस भोर है, ये भारत का
Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code, IBC, is one of the major reforms made by the India government in the last 8 years. The implementation of IBC has made loan disbursement easier and helped in reducing the distressed loans, that is NPAs, by cracking down on defaulters. Taking efforts for ease of doing business, the Modi government repealed irrelevant laws and implemented IBC to improve financial health of the banking system and credit environment in India. More from our correspondent.
With the implementing of IBC, there is no requirement of compliance of many rules regarding credit and insolvency. Many industrial activities have been decriminalized under the Companies Act 2013. An advocate, Sharat Punj from Jabalpur, said the government has repealed many irrelevant laws in the last 8 years, which is a great relief for the common people in this regard.
इन अनुपयोगी हो चुके कानूनों के चलते लोग बिना मतलब के कई प्रकार की विधिक जटिलताओं का सामना करते थे, जो इन कानूनों के रद्द हो जाने से उनको काफी राहत मिली है। मेरा सरकार से निवेदन है कि सरकार इन कानूनों के संबंध में आम जनमानस में प्रचार प्रसार की व्यवस्था करे, जिससे कि लोग अवेयर हो सकें कि ये जो कानूनों की वजह से उनके खिलाफ प्रोसीडिंग्स चल रही थी, वो अब अस्तित्व में नहीं रह जाने से इन कानूनों के लोगों को इसका फायदा और अधिक मात्रा में मिल सके।
Due to reform of IBC, India, which was ranked 136 in the World Bank Resolving Insolvency Index in 2017, jumped to 52nd position in 2020. This index is one of the parameters to measure ease of doing business ranking in the world. Through the implementation of IBC, government has improved the financial condition of the employment, business, banking and financial sectors. The government has achieved remarkable success in protecting the taxpayers' money. With Sanjeev's report, Ravi Kumar for AIR News, Delhi.
You are listening to the morning news on All India Radio. A reminder of the headlines before we move on. Prime Minister Narendra Modi to inaugurate Iconic Week celebrations of Ministry of Finance and Ministry of Corporate Affairs in New Delhi. Also to launch Jan Samarth portal for credit-linked government schemes. Reduce, reuse and recycle are concepts woven in our life and circular economy, an integral part of our culture and lifestyle, says Prime Minister. Launches global initiative Lifestyle for the Environment, LIFE movement. President Ramnath Kovind to address joint session of both legislative houses in Uttar Pradesh. At least 26 pilgrims killed and 4 injured as a bus falls into gorge in Uttarakhand last evening. BJP takes action against 2 party leaders over controversial remarks against a particular community, says party respects all religions and strongly denounces insult of any religious personality. External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar interacts with Indian community in Prague in Czech Republic. At least 50 people, including women and children, killed and others injured as gunmen attacked Catholic Church in Nigeria during Mass yesterday. In hockey, India beat Poland 6-4 in final to clinch inaugural FIH Hockey 5S Championship in Lausanne in Switzerland. In wrestling, national champion Aman Sehrawat strikes gold at 2022 Bolat Turlikhanov Cup tournament in Almaty, Kazakhstan. And in French Open tennis, King of Clay Rafael Nadal wins 14th singles title, beating Casper Ruud 6-3, 6-3, 6-0 in final yesterday. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alert.
अपने बिजनेस को बढ़ाने के लिए लीजिए आकाशवाणी का सहयोग और दीजिए उसे बुलंदियों के पंख।
आपका बिजनेस लोकल है या राष्ट्रीय, आकाशवाणी देती है उपभोक्ताओं तक पहुंचने का हर विकल्प।
और अब तो आप घर, दफ्तर या दुकान पर बैठे बैठे कर सकते हैं आकाशवाणी के किसी भी केंद्र के लिए विज्ञापनों की बुकिंग।
आकाशवाणी के विभिन्न चैनलों पर विज्ञापन देना सुलभ और सस्ता।
बुकिंग है तो संपर्क करें 870-001-4242 पर।
870-001-4242।
कंपटीशन की अगर आप कर रहे हैं तैयारी, तो उनके लिए ऑल इंडिया रेडियो पर हम लाए हैं अभ्यास, एक ऐसा कार्यक्रम जिसमें आप पूछेंगे सवाल व्हाट्सएप नंबर 9289094044 पर, या फिर ईमेल करेंगे abhyas.airnews@gmail.com पर, और हमारे विशेषज्ञ देंगे इसका जवाब। इस बार का विषय है इकोनॉमिक्स और सवाल भेजने की अंतिम तारीख है 8 जून। आपका अभ्यास हमारा प्रयास।
Welcome back to the morning news. External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar, who is in the Czech Republic today, interacted with the Indian community in Prague. In a tweet, he said, "Good to see many of them doing so well." The External Affairs Minister said the expansion of the community has also been encouraging. Dr. Jaishankar shared with them developments at home and the state of India-Czech Republic bilateral relationship. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh is all set to embark on a 3-day visit to Vietnam from 8 June to hand over 12 high-speed guard boats constructed under India's $100 million defence line of credit. During his visit, Rajnath Singh will also hold bilateral talks with his Vietnamese counterpart Phan Nguyen Nguyen to further strengthen defence cooperation between the two nations.
At least 50 people, including women and children, were killed and others injured after gunmen attacked a Catholic church in Nigeria's Ondo state during Mass yesterday, according to media reports. The attack took place in Ovo, a town in Ondo state, as many worshippers gathered at the church during the morning Mass on Sunday. According to local news agency, the gunmen first detonated explosives near the church altar before firing at the worshippers and killing scores of them on the spot. There has been no claim of responsibility and the motive for the massacre was still unclear. In the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir, Lieutenant Governor Manoj Sinha has urged the people of J&K to isolate terror elements to promote peace. The Lieutenant Governor said this at an event organized in connection with the commemoration of World Environment Day at Sher-e-Kashmir International Convention Centre in Srinagar yesterday. On the occasion, Manoj Sinha said that Jammu and Kashmir is witnessing another kind of pollution, terrorism, exported by the neighbouring country, threatening social harmony.
And now let's listen to our special program, Azadi Ka Safar, highlighting the importance of the day during the freedom struggle.
आजादी का अमृत महोत्सव।
Azadi Ka Safar with AIR News. Birth of a nation. India's glorious freedom struggle is one of the greatest struggles the modern world has ever witnessed. AIR News brings you a glimpse of the struggle every day.
Vande Mataram Aadula Mozhigal Adharavettu paadi Vande Mataram.
In today's episode, we remember nationalist Annie Mascarenhas, who was born on the 6th of June 1902 at Trivandrum. Along with Akamma Cherian and Pattam Tanu Pillai, Mascarenhas was one of the leaders of the movements for independence and integration of the princely states with the Indian Union.
Bharatame bhagyame tan piranna mannu nindedallo ende chorayil aasha bhavamai nee vidarnu nilkayanida.
In February 1938, when the political party Travancore State Congress was formed to establish a responsible government for Travancore, Mascarenhas became one of the first women to join and was appointed to the working committee. In 1938 and 1939, Mascarenhas served on the Economic Development Board of the Travancore government. In 1942, Mascarenhas joined the Quit India movement and 2 years later was elected as secretary of the Travancore State Congress. Her activism led to numerous arrests and imprisonments for various periods during 1939 to 1947.
Nenjil tudikollum oru shabdam Jai Hindustan. Kashmirum Punjabum Assamum onnallo na Vindhyaka.
Mascarenhas represented the princely state of Travancore and Cochin Union in the Constituent Assembly. In the Assembly, she spoke on the issue of federalism. She was a member of the Travancore Cochin Legislative Assembly between 1948 and 1952, where she served briefly as a minister in charge of health and power. Mascarenhas was elected to the first Lok Sabha as an independent candidate. She was the first woman from Kerala to have been elected to the Lok Sabha.
Annie Mascarenhas, who died on the 19th of July 1963, worked for the betterment of people till the very end. AIR News salutes the great nationalist. We also remember nationalist Hanumantappa Narasimhayya, who was born on the 6th of June 1920 in Hosur, Karnataka. The young Narasimhayya joined the National High School in Bengaluru in 1935. The school became a platform for his interaction with Mahatma Gandhi the very next year when the latter visited it, and young Narasimhayya was the translator for his speech. He became a lifelong Gandhian and was jailed during the Quit India movement for 9 months. After independence, Narasimhayya joined National College, Bengaluru as a faculty member. He went on to do his PhD in nuclear physics at the Ohio State University, but remained a strong votary of non-violence and peace. After coming back to India, Narasimhayya became the principal of the National College, Basavangudi in 1961. Later, he became the Vice-Chancellor of Bangalore University in 1972. Narasimhayya believed education and rational thinking were the means to uplift the masses. He started 5 schools and colleges in remote villages of Kolar district. Narasimhayya was awarded the Padma Bhushan by the Government of India in 1985. He died in 2005 and was cremated at Hosur with state honours. AIR News salutes the great Indian. We also remember revolutionary freedom fighter Ashok Nandi, who died on the 6th of June 1909. Born in 1888, Nandi was a member of the revolutionary group in Komila, now in Bangladesh. He took an active part in the agitation against the partition of Bengal in 1905. Nandi was arrested in 1908 for complicity in the Alipore bomb case and died while imprisoned in the Presidency Jail on the 6th of June 1909. We salute the great martyr. That brings us to the end of this episode of Azadi Ka Safar with AIR News. See you in the next episode tomorrow.
In Tamil Nadu, 7 girl children drowned in a river in Kudalur district yesterday afternoon. They were all aged between 12 and 19 and were from the nearby villages of Nillikuppam town in the district. They are reported to have gone for bathing in the check dam across the Kedilam river.
In hockey, India beat Poland 6-4 in the final to clinch the inaugural FIH Hockey 5S Championship in Lausanne in Switzerland yesterday. India ended their campaign with an unbeaten record. In wrestling, national champion Aman Sehrawat clinched gold medal, while Tokyo 2020 bronze medalist Bajrang Punia settled for bronze of the 2022 Bolat Turlikhanov Cup wrestling tournament in Almaty, Kazakhstan yesterday. With the 2 more medals, India concluded the United World Wrestling Ranking Series with 11 medals, 6 gold, 1 silver and 4 bronze. 5 of the golds were won by women. Khelo India Youth Games 2021, Maharashtra is taking lead in the competition with 9 gold medals. Host Haryana with 6 gold medals are in the second position. In French Open tennis, Spaniard Rafael Nadal has won 14th singles title of the tournament, beating Casper Ruud of Norway 6-3, 6-3, 6-0 in the final yesterday. And now, an overview of today's newspapers. Almost all newspapers today cover the Prime Minister's address at a function marking the World Environment Day. President, PM, leaders of all parties greet Yogi on his 50th birthday, informs the Pioneer. Delhi sizzles under heatwave, mercury breaches 45 degrees centigrade, states the Asian Age. RBI to hike rate again this week in inevitable move, states the Times of India. With rising domestic competition and international traffic rebound, Air India to fly grounded fleet in bid to ramp up capacity, writes the Business Standard.
Before we end the bulletin, a reminder of today's question of the Amrit Mahotsav quiz. Bhavani Pathak, Devi Chaudhurani and Majnun Shah are associated with which rebellion against the British? WhatsApp your response on 8826546262. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi to inaugurate iconic week celebrations of Ministry of Finance and Ministry of Corporate Affairs in New Delhi. Also to launch Jan Samarth portal for credit-linked government schemes. Reduce, reuse and recycle are concepts woven in our life and circular economy an integral part of our culture and lifestyle, says Prime Minister. Launches global initiative Lifestyle for the Environment Life Movement. President Ram Nath Kovind to address joint session of both legislative houses in Uttar Pradesh. At least 26 pilgrims killed and 4 injured as a bus falls into gorge in Uttarakhand last evening. BJP takes action against 2 party leaders over controversial remarks against a particular community. External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar interacts with Indian community in Prague in Czech Republic. At least 50 people, including women and children, killed and others injured as gunmen attacked Catholic Church in Nigeria during Mass yesterday. In hockey, India beat Poland 6-4 in final to clinch inaugural FIH Hockey 5S Championship in Lausanne in Switzerland. And in French Open tennis, King of Clay Rafael Nadal wins 14th singles title. And with that, we end the morning news. Have a nice day.